You open your mouth to speak and your voice tightens. You hear yourself rushing. You sound nervous even when you know exactly what you want to say. And you think, brilliant, here we go again. What if I told you that the problem is not your voice at all? It is the state your body is in before the words come out. Today, or this evening, I'm going to show you 3 techniques that will help you sound calmer, steadier, and more confident when you speak, even if your nerves normally take over. People try to fix their speaking problems by focusing on the words. More rehearsing, more scripting, more pressure. But your voice does not respond to pressure, it responds to breath, control over your breath, the attention, and the way you enter the space that you're in. So even if you can't change those 3 things, your voice will settle without you trying to control it. Let me walk you through the exact tools I use with my clients when they want to speak with calm authority, when they are presenting, interviewing, or walking into high-stakes meetings. So technique number 1 is one idea, one breath. Most shaky voices start because people run out of breath and panic. They speak faster, their throat tightens, and the whole message loses impact. One idea, one breath does the opposite. You speak on one idea, then you breathe. You speak the next idea, then you breathe again. This stops the rushing and it brings your nervous system back into a steady rhythm. Try this. Take a normal breath, say one clear sentence and stop. Breathe again, then move on. You'll notice 2 things. Your pace slows down naturally and your voice gains weight. And it feels much easier than trying to sound confident. Technique number 2 is present moment training. Most of the fear in speaking comes from thoughts that simply aren't happening in the room. What if I get this wrong? What if they judge me? What if I forget my words? Your attention drifts and your voice follows it. Present moment training pulls you out of your head and back into the room, so your voice has something solid to stand on. So a simple version of this technique is 5-3-1 reset. So I want you to notice 5 things that you can see, 3 things you can hear, and 1 sensation in your body. Then take a single steady breath and let it out. And that's it. Your attention comes home. Your voice becomes grounded again. And if you practice this for 2 minutes daily, you will find it much easier to speak without overthinking. Technique number 3 is filling the room with your energy. Most people walk into a room in a small way. They have maybe tense shoulders, they have shallow breath, eyes down, already trying to get everything finished, to get it over with. But leaders who speak with authority do something very different. They expand into the room before they say a word. So here's how to do it. Now, do this before the presentation, ideally, maybe in the morning, 5 or 10 minutes before. Maybe you're setting up the room, setting up the projector, setting up the pitch deck, etc. Take a little bit of time to, as you're doing it, to breathe into the room. Okay, so take a breath, breathe into the space. Speak into the room if you can. If nobody's listening, just speak and get used to the hello room. Get used to the space that you're in. Hello table. Hi. Just get used to the sound of your voice in the room. It's about mastering the space, mastering the environment, the acoustic space that you're in, and not letting it command your energy. You need to command the energy of the acoustic space itself. So once you've done that, you've already filled the room with your energy. So when you actually start to speak, people will feel you take up the space. You will sound calm without forcing anything. So if you want to stop sounding nervous when you speak, don't start with the words, start with your state. Don't forget, one idea, one breath to slow your pace. Present moment training to settle your mind. And filling the room to anchor your body and presence. These are simple techniques, but they work quickly because they meet your voice at the place where sound actually begins, in your breath and your nervous system. If you want to strengthen this further, you can take my free cut-through communicator quiz. It will show you exactly which part of your speaking is holding you back and what you want to work on next. The link is in the description below. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.